Hey, it's Derek, and this is Sezzle in 5 minutes or more. Let's go. What is it? Sezzle is a buy now, pay later tool that makes it easy to break up large purchases into multiple installments at no cost to the customer. Typically, this is 4 payments over 6 weeks with 0% interest. Consumers love it because it does not require any credit or impact on their credit score, and they will never be sent to collections for an inability to pay. Merchants love it because it tears down a barrier that prevents some customers from buying, the pricing barrier. This is truly a disruptor tool that is going after an underserved market of individuals that don't have great credit, but are capable of paying off small debts. And by the way, this is an established multi-billion-dollar industry. I can't believe how many people ask me if this sort of thing is actually working. Yes, it's working. Billions of dollars are in this space right now. How it works for the merchant is simple. Once you install the tool and add the widget to your product page, Sezzle will automatically be listed as a payment option for your customer. New customers can create an account by providing their name, email, phone number, and birthday, while returning customers, that is, anyone that's used Sezzle in the past at any store, including yours, they just simply need to log in. Upon checkout, they will be notified of how much is owed today if they complete the purchase, as well as when future payments are due. Once the purchase is completed, you as the merchant receive the full amount immediately into your Sezzle account. There's absolutely no risk to you. The responsibility of payment relies on Sezzle only. For customers, Sezzle provides an account they can log in with for a credit limit that allows them to purchase and shop across multiple stores on the Sezzle platform. Once they create their account, they can link their debit card and make payments automatically withdrawn on the due dates. Consumers have some flexibility to move around their repayment terms if needed. If a customer was not able to pay Sezzle for any reason, Sezzle would simply deactivate their account. This scenario is rare, but the important thing to remember is that the loss would be to Sezzle. It would not affect you. Competitive landscape. There are a few tools in this space like Afterpay, Klarna, and Reaffirm for large purchases. Sezzle, however, has the highest approval rating in the space because they were one of the earliest players to the US market, and they're very native to all US rules and regulations around credit, which is very important. They also have 15 to 20 full-time data scientists that work around the clock to balance approval ratings with fraud protection, and by better understanding consumer profiles, they're able to reduce the risk of fraud and provide a valued service to the merchants and the customer. Biggest differentiator. As opposed to other buy now, pay later tools, Sezzle does not impact an individual's credit in any way, and they offer no interest payments. They know how hard it is for credit agencies to stand out, so they don't make any money charging customers fees or interest. They commit themselves to being very end customer centric, which is good for you because what's good for the customer is going to be good for you as the merchant. Metric impact. Sezzle merchants see an average order value increase of 20% along with a 10% increase in repeat purchases. It also increases your overall conversion rate by removing that large barrier to purchase problem. Merchants also see up to 10% of additional revenue simply by being listed in the Sezzle directory because customers actively looking for stores they can use their Sezzle account on. This is kind of a great way to drive new revenue for free as there's no cost to being listed in the Sezzle directory. Sezzle is actually becoming a platform where once you use Sezzle, they aggregate the customers and can send them off to the merchants to purchase. When should you use it? This tool works best for stores that typically see purchases of $500 and below. Customers can use it for purchases up to $1,000. However, Sezzle has to be more strict about who can make those kinds of purchases due to an increased risk of fraud. Some examples of industries that do really well with Sezzle are fashion, beauty, supplements, and electronics. Travel may be a good industry as well, given that the Greyhound bus company utilizes this tool. And truthfully, the younger generations are better target customers for this type of tool, but even if you only have 10% of a millennial or younger audience, that is enough to gain significant benefits by using a buy now, pay later tool. So it doesn't have to be 100% of your audience by any means, since it is an option at checkout and not forcing everybody to use it. When shouldn't you use it? If your store averages purchases of over $1,000, or if you offer high fraud risk products like CBD, then this tool is not for you. Also, subscription companies really can't use buy now, pay later tools as they're subscription companies, and this turns one purchase into kind of a multi-purchase thing. Integrations. Sezzle integrates with every major e-commerce platform, including Shopify, Magento, WooCommerce, and BigCommerce. They also offer an API for other custom sites that take about half as much effort to install as utilizing PayPal, for example. Pricing. So this tool does cost you, the merchant, money. The standard rate is 6% plus a 30% per transaction fee, but that is reduced to 5.5% if you sign up with my partner link somewhere around here. E-commerce tech friends also receive a 30-day free trial. So use my link. Ha ha ha. Remember, most merchants pay between 2.5 and 3% for processing already, but that varies by industry. So this is just the additional 2.5% on top of your regular processing fees. And remember that 5.5% in total only costs you money if the user checks out with Sezzle, which has been proven to increase average order value, retention, and conversion. So it's really paying for itself. There's no monthly fee, and this tool can be turned on or off at any time. Given that merchants expect to see up to 10% of additional revenue just by being listed in the Sezzle store directory, and transaction fees are almost completely refunded with all returns, I'm certain you will see the benefits outweigh the cost. This is an ROI positive tool. Setup time and resources. Setting up Sezzle could not be easier. Their 4-step checklist takes less than 5 minutes to complete. Once you've installed the tool, you really don't need to go into the back end and tinker with anything. You can pop in and look at orders coming into the account and be sure that you're getting the value out of the tool, but mostly it's just a set it and forget it kind of tool. Final thoughts. There is a large group of consumers that don't have great credit or access to credit, but are more than capable of making installment payments for things they want to buy. By offering a tool like Sezzle, you have the opportunity to increase your average order value, increase repeat purchases, and open up an entirely new revenue stream, all with a few clicks. Related tools. Another great tool to add to your stack here is Route. Route is a shipping insurance tool that the customer pays for. It's actually free for you. If the product is lost or stolen, the customer goes through the Route portal to get a replacement or refund, removing the customer service burden from you and turning what would have been replacement cost into a new product purchase. Check out my video on Route somewhere around here. Another great way to grease conversion rates is by integrating a cause marketing campaign. Cause marketing is complicated to pull off. You got to find a nonprofit partner, collect money, track your donations, and convey it all to the customer. Not a problem when you use ShoppingGives, the only cause marketing platform designed for Shopify merchants to integrate directly into their site. This tool is honestly one of my favorites. They are a B Corp dedicated to the giving economy. You can check out my video review on ShoppingGives somewhere around here. That was Sezzle in 5 minutes or more. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If this app interests you, please do find and click on my partner link somewhere around here. You can book a forever free consultation with me, Derek Haney. I'd be happy to talk to you about how Sezzle and other tools might integrate with the rest of your tool stack. And I will see you next time.